In today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the strangest things that have ever been caught on Google Maps. Now I know over the years, many strange things have been captured on Google Maps, but I also know that many things can simply be people playing a joke. Also, on the other hand, many things often may not be what it seems. Now I want to know what you all think about these strange photos from Google Maps down below in the comments. The photo you're looking at is a really interesting one. You can see an island. This island is located near the French territory New Caledonia. This island would end up being removed from French hydrographic charts in 1974. In 1876, a whaling ship made reports of the island. The island would go on to be noted on a German map in 1881 and a British chart in 1895. It's said that the discovery of Sand Island could have simply been a pumice sea raft. Pumice is a volcanic rock and is often typically light in color. Could what they thought was an island actually be volcanic rock that was mistaken as an island? That possibility would be supported by a 2004 study that was conducted about the eruption of a volcano near Tonga. While investigating, an analysis of the pumice trajectory from that volcano would reveal that it had traveled over 3,000 kilometers westward, traveling on the path of where Sandy Island had been discovered. In the year 2012, the island gained large media attention when an Australian research ship named the Southern Surveyor was passing through the location of the island, and there was no island. After the island was undiscovered, what was known as Sandy Island was removed from many maps and data was changed accordingly. Now, what happened to this island? Did it just disappear into thin air? Do you believe that what they thought was an island was just simply volcanic rock? Or do you think there may be something a lot stranger going on? This next photo we're going to be getting into looks pretty normal from above, but the truth about what you're seeing is really strange. Little Salt Spring is an archaeological site in Northport, Florida in the United States. In 1979, on July 10th, this location was added to the National Register of Historical Places. What you're looking at is actually a sinkhole, and this sinkhole has numerous vents deep in the sinkhole that provides oxygen-depleted groundwater into the hole. Reaching a depth of over 200 feet with an anoxic environment below the depth of 5 meters, this allows the preservation of whatever is in the water. Many artifacts and even fossil bones have been preserved in the water because of the lack of oxygen. There has even been over 1,000 bodies found in this sinkhole. One skull was found so well preserved that it still contained brain matter. Fossil bones have even been found in the hole that belonged to an extinct species that was once found in Florida. Now I want to know what you guys think of this sinkhole down below in the comments. Now this next photo we're going to be looking at, you may have heard about before, or maybe you haven't. But once it's pointed out to you, you'll never unsee it. Now Washington, D.C. is home of the White House. Construction of the White House was started on October 13th, 1792. But if you look at the streets of Washington, D.C., there's many geometric shapes. If you look at other cities, they're often created out of square blocks. Now it's not only the shapes you see on the map that are interesting. It's also the buildings and locations that are attached to these shapes that give them a much bigger meaning. The roads were built in 1793, 1 year after the construction of the White House. George Washington had a French architect who was also a civil engineer create the layout of the streets that you now see, but George Washington had the last say on the plans. Now this is where things get interesting. George Washington was a known Freemason, along with the French engineer he had hired to create the streets. Now Freemasonry has many well-known symbols, one being the pentagram, known to represent the shining light of God in Freemasonry. The interesting thing about this star is that the top of the star is exactly where the White House is located. Also connected to the White House is the shape of the compass. The White House is located on the left arm of the compass, and on the right arm of the compass is where the Jefferson Memorial is located. And where the top of the compass is where the Capitol building is located. Another symbol that connects to the White House is the unfinished pyramid with the all-seeing eye. What makes this symbol even more interesting is at the top of the pyramid where the all-seeing eye would be located, there is a building located exactly north of the White House. And what may that building be? The building is a temple of the Supreme Council of the 33-degree Freemasonry. Do you think all of this is just a coincidence? Or are the symbols of the Freemasonry truly created into the streets of Washington, D.C.? Now I want to know what you guys think of that down below in the comments. Now with so many strange things caught on Google Maps, let me know if you would like me to dig deeper. And also, if you yourself have anything strange that you have come across on Google Maps. Let me know down below in the comments or send it to me on Instagram at @TheRealTylerMadeiros. Now I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's video here. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, give it a nice big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. I wanna thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you guys continuously give me. It means the world to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.